Oh, so
You
you
know,
celebrating your win right now? What's up, man?
my man, you already know that goat gang in the building. That's what we on. You already know that moon.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. How you feeling, man? Battle rap community is going. Look, I put out a blog, right? And I was basically like, ARP kind of messed up battle rap, bro. Because it's like with this battle between you and Hitman Holla, I don't feel like there's been any more energy even close to what you and Hitman did, like in promotion. You see what I'm saying? So I
Sure.
want to commend y'all for that. You know, it was a big movement. We had bloggers that was outside of, battle rap and regular entertainment talking about this. It was just a crazy situation, bro. And you seen the turnout. So
Yeah,
that's
it's definitely going down in history, man. I mean, it's an opinionated sport, but can't forget about this moment right here, man. We definitely made our mark in battle rap history. So I was happy to be a part of it. Happy I could bring my energy to the table to help battle rap. Because, for a minute it was going downhill. It was like suffering for a minute. Because I came back and I made it. I made it crazy for a minute. Like I bought the energy. And when I left, dudes was trying to maintain it, but they was a little confused. I wasn't around long enough for them to learn enough. So they was just taking bits and pieces and it was kind of getting a little confusing again. So I had to come back around and bring the energy back. So now that I'm back around, you see the energy is back. Battle rap got exciting again. You should see a lot more better battle soon. After the battle rappers really get a chance to analyze this battle, analyze this promotion, how it went down, and all of the things that happened around it, I think we'd get a lot better everything in battle rap soon. Better battles, better face-offs. Niggas gonna be thinking of more ways to be creative and get bags and do things. So I'm excited.
So this is a odd question, but people always want to know. You haven't battled as often as these people like in recent years. We know you've battled like on the streets and had like a lot of like moments that people remember. But I want to ask you a question, like getting ready for a battle in the modern era of battle rap and doing so well. People want to know like what is the preparation for a battle like that of this magnitude? Because it's not like you're just battling like anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like you take the people, the people consider Mount Rushmore type battle rappers, and you take people like that and do well. But like, how was the process of getting ready for a battle like this?
Like I said all the time, battle rap is pretty easy. You know what I mean? There's only 3 rounds. And a lot of people say I'm long-winded, and I be having to dumb it down and cut my shit real short. And I still be a little long-winded. People still think I go too long, and that be me going as short as possible. So it's not really hard for me. Like once I get locked in, I really be having a lot to say. So the right 3 rounds is not difficult for me. I usually do a lot more than 3 rounds and have to figure out how I'm gonna narrow it down and say the best shit. And you know what I mean? It'd be kind of difficult for me to just lock into a battle for 3 rounds. That's not what I'm used to, and that's not how we used to do it. That's just the new way of battle rap. So it's pretty easy for me. I dropped 3 albums in 6 months. Real albums, 4 albums, full amount of songs that I executive produced the whole thing, actually produced tracks on it, wrote the whole thing. And I did 3 projects and they all fire. And I put that out in 6 months. These dudes be getting 6 months to prepare for battles and only could do 3 verses and they still be choking, messing up, can't remember the shit. I put out 3 albums in 6 months, freestyles and all that shit. Jumped on Whoop-Dee, did wild other shit too. And then still prepare for a battle and have verses that they said was too long. I need to shorten it. You know what I mean? So that just show you that the direction that battle rap going in is not about really who the best, who could do the most, who could say the flyest shit. It's just about who can entertain the people at that time the most. So that's why I'm back fighting to let people know that you can be entertained. You know what I mean? You can be, you know what I mean, entertained when you in battle rap, but don't forget about the real reason why battle rap started, to figure out who the best fucking rapper.
And you said you were gonna like make people know, make people aware, of your talent and what you can do. And
And
it's
people
crazy
so
right now
confused.
because the culture's got, I think most people that I talk to got you winning the battle.
I
You see what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that. And I knew it was only a matter of time before things start to change around. You just got to believe in yourself. A lot of dudes would have folded, retired like Hitman, would have, you know what I'm saying, went in the corner and hid. And he couldn't even take the pressure for a week. It's like a couple days after the pressure, he retired and got off social media. He not doing no interviews. You can't hear from him. I had to deal with that shit for years
Right.
and on a bigger level. Like, you know what I'm saying, from a wider audience, a bigger fan base, and people constantly getting at me for the comments that bloggers had to say about my battles, for the comments that battle rappers had to say about my battles.
Right.
And I knew that I was better than that. I knew I just, all right, I could make slight adjustments and fix all the minds eventually. But I had to deal with it in the meantime, in between time. And I dealt with it like a man. You ain't see me running from interviews. You ain't see me running from my social media. You ain't see me hiding in my shell. Like, I'm still talking my shit. I'm the fucking best. Niggas can't fuck with me. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. And I still was carrying it like that. And I just want every battle rapper to start getting in that bag. These dudes be fronting. They be acting like they got confidence, but they really don't. And that's why when we get in these face-offs, I be making a mockery out of these niggas because they be really fronting. And I could tell when the nigga fronting.
That was very smart, the approach of the face-off, man, because like right then, the whole tide of like the culture, like everything started to shift. You see what I'm saying? From because we've never heard, shout out to Hitman. I'm not, dissing him, but we've never heard anybody talk to him like on that level. You see what I'm saying? And you just turn the whole dynamic. And then, right after that, people are like, oh, Cass probably gonna win the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like it just changed. And then you went to a venue and you showed and proved. And I got you winning. And one of the crazy parts about the whole experience for me is seeing, like, I don't know, a lot of people probably don't have like a proper understanding of it because I seen Hitman say that you had all your people on stage. But from what I could see of my vantage point being on stage, most of the stage was Hitman Holla's people.
For sure.
From what I could see. And ARP was trying to make it fair, but it still ended up most of the stage. You didn't care about that. You just like, I just want to get up there and rap. You walked through everybody, you got up there, you did what you needed to do. And I
I guess
commend
he
it.
felt intimidated at the face-off that I had a little bit more people with me. He was by himself. I came with a few dudes and a few women, the normal amount of people I travel with. So I guess at the battle, that was the next time he was planning on seeing me. So I guess he was a little intimidated and felt like he had to bring, you know what I'm saying, everybody with him, everybody that was willing to come with him. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it was. When we went on the stage, it was mostly Hitman people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had people all around the building. I had people in different places in the building, but we wasn't trying to bum rush the stage. Just the right amount of people that needed to show support was there to hold me down. On my side, we was all civilized and under control. All of the mayhem and the ruckus and the confusion came from Hitman's side. So if you're going to bring that amount of people and you're going to have that amount of niggas with you, you got to have them niggas under control. You got to be able to control your niggas, tell them when to turn up, when to turn down, what to do. He ain't really had no control over his niggas. So it's like, really not a good thing to bring that many niggas when you don't got control over them and it's a tense situation because anybody liable to do anything and put you in a predicament. And if you don't got no control over them, you can't stop it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my advice for future, you know what I mean? Future events, battle rappers coming up. You don't gotta really prove no point that you the toughest and bring the most amount of niggas if that's not how you really move. You could tell if a nigga move with a bunch of niggas by how he got control over all of the niggas that he moving with. And you can tell that I normally move like that. I normally move with niggas like that that's holding me down and playing certain positions in certain parts. So I know how to control them and they know how to control themselves. And you can tell when the nigga just not used to the situation and just trying to put a bunch of niggas together, but never really do that.
So real quick question. When you on stage, I was talking to somebody like after Hitman's first round, I'm like, oh, this is crazy first round. You went and I'm like, yo, I think Cassidy got this round. Did you know like after your first round that you got the round or like, how did you feel after hearing, let's just say, how did you feel after hearing Hitman Holla's round? Did you feel like that round was beatable? How did you feel?
Super beatable. And I was excited that they was getting so hyped and going so crazy off that little silly shit that he was saying. Like he wasn't even really saying nothing crazy, and they was going ham. Like the first two bars he said, like when you watch it back, this the reason why I be talking about figurative language and syllables. It's like people might not understand now, but they eventually is. But the reason why I talk about this is because the first two bars that he said to me, he rhymed one syllable, like the beginning of rap. And people went crazy and responded like he said something dope, but he rhymed one syllable. Like even Run DMC wasn't rhyming one syllable all of the time. And he came off and rhymed one syllable and they went crazy. So that's what I'm saying. Like he wasn't really saying shit. And even when he did start rhyming more syllables, it was basic shit. They say I'm outdated, but most of the lines and the references that he used was from some outdated shit that you got to be a certain age to even know about. And they was seeming like they was liking it. So I was excited. I'm like, if they like that, wait till they hear what I gotta say. Cause he ain't really addressed none of the things that he really needed to address to really stop what I was about to say. You know what I'm saying? He ain't addressed nothing that people was interested in. And he actually brought the bag back on stage with him. So it refreshed everybody's memory. When he get on the stage, you got the bag with you. So the first thing they thinking about is the face off the last time we seen you, and I was talking crazy to you and you act like you was about to go get a bag and you talking about on Pyru and all this shit. That's the last thing they remember. So you come back on stage with the bag and you start talking about Mario and all this shit. They like, yo, my nigga, like we want to hear something about what's going on. And I come right from the rip, nigga, nigga.
You had it in the car, you had it in the back.
Yeah, nigga, where was I? Like niggas thinking it's like, but see, this the advantage I got over niggas too. Like I ain't really got no skeletons in my closet, so there's no real angles that you could take on me. Most angles that they take on regular niggas, you can't take that with me because I'm like more successful than you, flyer than you, fuck more bitches than you. She always says that. Wild more shit than you. Like, you know what I mean? I done been around the world. I done experienced wild shit. So they can't really talk down on me from them angles that they use on other battle rappers.
When you hit them with the Spalding, I'm like, oh my God.
Plus, I'm super focused, right? So I could come in with any way. Like I could come in just off straight performance, like how I beat Disaster. Like, you know what I'm saying? The niggas were saying, yo, he ain't had no bars. It was straight performance. Or I could come straight angles, like how I beat Hitman. Or, you know what I'm saying? I could come in and just rap. Like,
bro,
you know,
angle-wise, you're a problem angle-wise.
But wait until they see the punch in me. Like, they ain't even see that yet. And that's what battle rap, that's what the most of the niggas that survive in battle rap do. Just say a little slick line here and there. So imagine when the king of punches start coming out there and punching niggas' heads off, because that's easy for me to do. So if I could beat y'all with just regular rap angles and just rapping regular, imagine when I start mixing that in with these punches. And that's what I'm going to do. The bigger the nigga, the bigger the threat, the more I'm going to come with. And that's why I sound different every time. And these niggas I'm battling sound the same way that y'all remember them every time.
That's why a lot of people got you winning the third. A lot of people got you winning the third.
Shit. He got his brother jumping in. He doing everything he did from the beginning of his Hitman career. It ain't nothing changed, nothing switched. And he was referencing shit that was out since the beginning of his career, like Mario. And Lease went, I think Ill Will or one of them said it earlier. He said,
Cassidy, I don't know if you might know this, but he messed up the Mario. So like
that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Like Ill Will said it earlier, and he said shells, something spinning like Mario Kart. I'm like, it wasn't the craziest line, but at least he used the right game.
No, he used the wrong game. He said Super Mario, but he meant to say Mario Kart.
Ill Will use the right game earlier that night. And then you come use the same thing, but use the wrong game and say Super Mario. And they went crazy. And I'm like, yo, it's the wrong game. Both of the games owe this shit. Mario Kart and Super Mario. So even if you use the real game, it was still some old ass shit. And I'm just talking about you grabbing the bag and you talking about you about to air shit out when you ain't do shit. But we supposed to believe a line that you in the car that's spinning around and you shooting out of it. I don't believe that, like at all. That's the thing that niggas got to get in battle rap too. Like anybody could write at this point in time, 2021 about to be 2022. Anybody could write a punch or like a metaphor. Like even niggas that don't rap been hearing it so long that they can make something sound like something. It ain't difficult to do that no more. But how do it apply to your character? Like, is it real or not? Like, I don't believe you spinning around shooting shells out of car. Mario, the bar was fake. It was the wrong game, man. I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta believe, you know what I'm saying? When I left out, you stayed there inside. You was terrified to get shit clarified. Let's play swear to God. You was texting John, like you still pulling up. You was fucking terrified. Like everybody seen it. This is not no bar. This is not no shit. I'm just trying to put words together to make it sound dope. This is real shit that just happened. And you was there, I was there, and the whole world can see it. That's different type of battle rap. Pull up the battle rap with niggas doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? What battle rap, like who else did they think in the ring but got a plaque? What battle rap would beat a homicide but not a rat? All these niggas doing all these gun bars and none of y'all even, I don't even like check these niggas' history. These niggas ain't even nowhere near about that. Y'all at bowing everything, y'all killing everything. And y'all not even them type of guys. But they could say them lines and the whole crowd go crazy. Not my niggas. It's like, it's a difference. These battle rap niggas that be in the crowd and those fans, and then real niggas, like real street niggas that's probably not on the internet. They not commenting. They not watching blogs and shit. They just know what is real. And those the niggas that like me. And that's why I'm always going to overpower these niggas with just battle rap fans.
That was smart how you did that, bro. Like, incorporating the face off, and like it shows like how you can write in a small period of time and incorporate it into an angle. I thought that was smart, bro.
And not just like, you know, not just a rebuttal, not just while a person say a dope line, you just think of a line while they rhyming, and by the time they finish rhyming, you say it. It's like, cool. Not that. It's like some shit that just happened and it's things about the face off in all three of my rounds. Like on the playback, niggas gonna respect it. In all three of my rounds, it's shit about what recently just happened. So it shows that, you know what I'm saying, all of that shit had to been put together after what just happened. And that just showed that niggas is more serious than other niggas.
And it shows like, that how
rounds ready. I've been had rounds ready before the face off. I told niggas I was ready before the face off. So that means I must have had other shit to say. But now we got newer shit to talk about. So let's talk about it. These niggas ain't focused enough. They don't put enough time in. And that's all they do is battle rap. Right, I told you I just dropped 3 albums in the last 6 months. Most of these battle rappers ain't dropped 3 albums, period, at all. Like the whole time they was out, never just dropped 3 albums at all. I did that in the last 6 months, and I got my clip full for battle rap. I'm just trying to tell these niggas to get more on their job. Certain niggas is taking heed. Certain niggas is like falling in line and stepping it up more, getting on their job more. And those is the niggas that's getting more successful lately. Other niggas that's hating and going against the grain, you seeing them niggas choking more, falling off, and it's going to be harder for them niggas to get booked in the future.
Yeah, so how'd you feel about when Nick Cannon came out? It kind of backfired, a lot of people think. You know, because he came out, he showed you a lot of love. And it's kind of like, yo, if you bring Nick Cannon out, like he's supposed to stay on your side. You know what I mean? But
niggas got it fucked up thinking that Nick Cannon came there for Hitman. He just walked in with Hitman because that's his employee. So, you know, niggas be trying to figure out, niggas don't want to call ARP and have niggas get him in. So I'm gonna just get in with my employee, battling the night. I just walk in with him. But he was really there to see me. Like Nick Cannon, a fan of me. So he came to see me. He was like, Cassidy battling tonight. I got to be there. So that's the reason why he came. I was on the first episode of Wild 'N Out. You want to know why? Because when he came up with this idea, he wanted Cass to be a part of it. I was on the last episode of Wild 'N Out. You want to know why? Because he wanted Cass to be a part of it. He's a fan. He fuck with me. I fuck with him too. That's why when he came on the stage, he saluted me, hugged me twice, shook my hand.
For something to you too.
Yeah, we was talking and all that because that's a boss addressing another boss, and he just letting me know, like, yo, that's just my employee, but I'm really, I mean, I fuck with you, like. So I don't want people to get misunderstood, like he came there for Hitman. Nah, Nick Cannon showed up there for me. Hitman had a lot of other battles, and you never seen Nick Cannon there before. He only there because he was battling me. And you would never see him there again. Like, that was the last time. And if Hitman don't get a chance to be at my battles or battle me again, you would never see Nick Cannon at another battle. I bet you that.
So in terms of promotion,
that'd be the good one. He said, you said Nick Cannon never come to my battles, or say it to his face. And I started saying a lot of shit to Nick Cannon face. But what impressed me is your next battle, when you battle somebody else, make him come back again. Then I'll be impressed. If he come back when you battle some other nigga and he just come out again and do that, then I'll be impressed.
Well, he said he's not battling anymore, but then he did another interview, said he's battling again if it's Briz. And Briz is saying like he don't want to battle, right now. So we probably won't see him for a while. Probably a situation like that.
Couldn't take the pressure, man. It was a lot of pressure losing to me. Talking about I was never going to get booked again, and I'm the biggest thing in battle rap. Like anybody that's booking anything or putting anything together right now, my name is on the top of the list. So I'm not going to get booked. I'm making the most money. I'm selling the most tickets, and I'm selling the most pay-per-views ever in battle rap. Ever. It ain't even no competition on who sold the most tickets, who sold the most pay-per-views, and who made each league the most money. Not just one league. I made Smack the most money, made ARP and RBE the most money. When I was over there fucking with King of the Dot and them, made them the most money. I'm the energy. Wherever I go, niggas get paid. And not just the league owners, the other battlers that's on the card with me, the bloggers that's talking about it at the time. Like,
everybody's numbers is crazy right now.
Yeah, like what is niggas mad at? It's like I'm not taking nothing away from the culture. All I'm doing is just helping it being around.
You got people mad though, bro. Like I got into it with a couple of people, and they can't substantiate why. And it's not to beat on like Hitman and them, but like why he got the first round. They can't substantiate it. I'm seeing people like having like going in convulsions, like trying to say Hitman won the first. You know what I'm saying? And they can't make it make sense. When you get in the wrong video games and when you compare it, you can't make it make sense.
And you really know I won the first because he like the performer. He the battle rapper. He used to doing that. That's where he from. And he went first. He picked first because he wanted to try to steal the energy. And I maintained my composure, went after him, and just sucked the energy back. And you can hear all of the people could see when he start his second verse, his tone of voice, he ain't lose it all the way like Red, but almost. It's like his energy was down, his tone of voice was down, his energy was down. So if you won that first round, you should have been starting it off excited like you won. You was starting it off like you was almost about to cry after that first round. So we already know who won. Right. Niggas that don't even fuck with me. I seen like niggas like Bill Collector. Like, I told niggas I got Bill Collector on his job. Once I told Bill Collector stop playing with niggas, stop super duper scoping and all that, he started to step it up. He started to get better, get more on his job, right? But I heard he just recently lost. You know what I'm saying? Because he was talking crazy, talking about I was about to get 3-0'd and all that. But even him, he said I 3-0'd Hitman. He hates me. He said even beforehand, even if I do win, he's still going to say Hitman 3-0 me, even if I do win. And that man said I 3-0 Hitman. Goods said I beat Hitman. Goods, it's like Goods.
Pat Stay said.
Like,
Jason said. All these people are saying.
Official. KCJ. Like Geechee Gotti. It's like K Walker. Reed Dollars. It's like Murder Mook. It's like everybody is like, it's not just me. They tried to make it seem like I'm so delusional. It's like everybody else feel that way too. Everybody that put up like votes, I won on every every list.
One. I think it had like 3,500 views or something. And everybody had you winning.
Yeah, so I'm excited, man. I'm happy people, you know what I'm saying, appreciate what I'm bringing to the table. And I'm gonna just keep learning, keep growing. And I'm gonna just be a whole nother animal when I get back on the stage again. So niggas is in trouble because I'm gonna keep improving, I'm gonna keep growing, and I'm gonna keep talking that shit. And it's a lot more than just getting on the stage and rapping with me. You're gonna have a lot to deal with before the stage even comes. Yeah, and then even afterwards, like right now, like I'm still talking my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, and then like after the battle, you market it on your Instagram. I'm like, oh
It ain't
Lord.
even done. Like it ain't even we ain't even drop it to the public yet. Like when the world get to see it, like when it dropped to the world and everybody get to see it, it's gonna be a whole nother type of pandemonium. And you don't even know what I got planned, what else gonna come. Like, you know what I'm saying? It might be some more songs coming. You never know. So
But wouldn't it be smarter for like, let's just say Hitman, not like going in on it, but wouldn't it be more smart to like market the battle? Like, you know what I mean? So the whole thing like does even better. You know what I'm saying? You doing your part with marketing. If he markets, you'll sell more pay-per-views.
yeah, but he hurt. I mean, he felt as though his marketing game that was up. You seen in the face off, he tried to battle who was more famous. He said you can't talk down on me. I got this, I got this. So he was trying to battle. He even said my old face offs ain't do them type of numbers is only because it was in them with him, or you know what I mean? Or no, not face offs. At the face off, he said when we announced it, we went viral. And he said, I ain't do that before. I
I
only
think
did
you
that.
and Goods went viral.
Yeah, he talking about I ain't do that before. I only did that with him. So he was kind of feeling like, you know what I'm saying, he was bringing some energy to the table that he wasn't. But when he really found out the truth, he found out in the face off. He found out after the face off. Then he found out on the stage, and it like crushed him. And that's why he wanted to retire. He ain't want to do no interviews. And the interview he did, he looked like he was about to cry. That's why he was dissing the crowd. You are a battle rapper. That's your crowd. When I seen you on hip hop, it with hip hop is real before the battle. When you was in the mall, you fronting like everybody want to take pictures with you, and you a superstar. You calling people to come take pictures with you, and like, yo, it's Hitman from Wild 'N Out. Oh, you want to take a picture? And you just like fronting like you such a star in the mall. You know what I'm saying? But the shit you was saying then, you was saying like you ready to give it up, like you ready to get busy. You ready to promote niggas that you was talking crazy beforehand. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the energy be feeling different afterwards. So especially when you be popping so much shit, like you gonna kill a nigga, you gonna do this to me, you gonna do that. I ain't never gonna get booked again, and all this crazy shit you talking. And I'm like, how? I never heard you rap that good in your life. Like, what you just gonna transform into some new type of rapper to be able to do that to me? Because I never heard you do that in my life.
Right.
And there was a lot of people backing it up, like, yo, Cass gonna get 3, yo, he gonna kill you, Cass. And I'm like, how? Like, with what? Like that remix? Like his brother jumping in, like, what he gonna kill me with? I ain't get it. But I'm just happy I was able to show the world. Happy I am growing, getting better, able to like mix what I used to do to be the best with like what they used to now. You know what I'm saying? To give them a little bit of what they used to with what I love. And they getting more familiar with it now, and they accepting it more. So that show I'm only going to get more crazy, more deadly. It's going to get worse for the next nigga. And I'm excited.
What advice would you give to battle rappers right now who, you know, because we get a situation, nobody's promoting, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's promoting. What advice would you give for battle rappers wanting more exposure?
What'd you say?
More money for me.
Yeah. Nah. I guess some advice I would give to them is fall in line, man. Follow the lead. You know what I mean? This battle rap shit y'all do, I invented. I started this form of battle rap, and I'm leading the way. Just fall in line, follow the lead, and everything will be good for you. Get more dedicated too. Niggas got to work harder, man. These niggas ain't working hard enough. Y'all be gassing these niggas up too much because they say a couple punches in the battle, and y'all be like, yo, he the best. He's a writer. And it's like, yo, he only could do that. He only could do that in 3 verses every 6 months. It's like, how is he a writer? I'm not impressed. When I could do that shit 3 times a day, like, I'm not impressed with that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And these niggas got to get more on their job. If they get focused more and they get more on their job, then everything will be better for everybody. The verses that you hear on the stage, if you think a nigga got a pen down and he barely fucking write, barely work on his shit, barely work on his image, like this is another thing. People got to start taking this shit serious. Like I be saying, these niggas get on the stage And look how they look. Look what they be having on. Look how they represent themselves. It's like, so what if you about to say a good punch? Like you about to be on national TV. You already seen that just the trailer alone did over 1 million views. So you know what type of views this shit about to get and the type of people that's going to be looking, and you come dressed like that, looking like that, acting like that. It's like niggas got to get themselves together. Got to take this shit serious, man. This shit is, if y'all talking about entertainment, then how you going to entertain a nigga making all these gun sounds and throwing your arms around, but you look fat, sloppy, and you got on the worst clothes in the world? Like you got on some dumbass sneakers or something. You got on some stupid ass sneakers. You knew you was about to come to the battle on stage and you wore the dumbest shit. Like you just crawled out the bed and just jumped on stage. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas, man?
Right.
I'm like, yo, my nigga, what? I looked at the battle, all these other cards. I'm looking at how these niggas dress, what they got on. I'm like, come on, man. You can't expect a nigga to look at this card and take your battle rap nigga serious looking like that.
Right. All right.
Even Hitman, I was mad at him. The nigga came to the face off, right? And some Jiggins and some Jumpmans, right? I mentioned that in the battle. So I'm like, yo, my nigga, you talking about you just came from BET or somewhere and you came like that? You was looking like that when you came from BET? But I'm like, all right, I give him the benefit of the doubt. It's a face off. Maybe it's just an off day. But when the nigga showed up to the battle in them same type of Jiggins and them same type of dumbass Jordans, I said, come on, man. Then the shit under the jersey with the, I'm like, yo, what y'all doing, man? What are you doing? We about to be on national TV, about 10 million people about to watch this shit, and you decided to wear that. And you talking about you getting so much money. How? Nick, instead of, yo, Nick, why you ain't get the Wild and Out stylist or somebody to do something better with this man before you came out with that man looking like that? It's like, come on. That's performance. The way I got on the stage then looked, I look like that bull. That's performance. Like, what are y'all talking about? You look dumb as shit. You look like a bum. That's not performance. Any entertainer will tell you that the image is important. That's why entertainers get stylists. They throw on nice outfits, jewelry. They throw on shit to look the part because that's a part of entertainment. Mm-hmm. You don't want to see a nigga getting out there looking like a fucking bum like these niggas. So that's something you told me, some advice. That's advice. Get more on your job and focus on your fucking image, man. Stop looking like bums out there, man. Get your shit together.
Right, man. I appreciate you, man. So you got a CBD line?
For sure, man. CBD is GoatGangCBD.com. It's on deck right now. Delivery all around the world. Everything is official. So support, man. We got the moon rock, we got the lotion, we got the rub, we got gummies, we got all different type of products, man. So support real hip hop.
All right, that's what's up. If you could send me some of those, like text me some of those, I'll end up putting them in some of the blogs, bro.
Nah, for sure.
Appreciate this, bro. But I do want to say, for me to you, shout out, man. Like, I was very impressed with you, bro.
Thank you, man.
Very impressed.
You was there too, man. They said you don't come out, man. You was there, man. You was in the building. You seen it firsthand, so. Appreciate you, man.
All right, man.
Thanks for coming out, man.
All right, salute, man.
Salute you, boy. Whenever you need me, hit me back, man. You always know I'm on deck, man. Listen. Wait a minute. They got us fucked up, boy. Salute you.
I got you. Goat, man. All right, man.
Easy.